Something smooth yet sinister, coming through to diminish you. And this here's the finisher. Check it out.
What is going on, guys? Trey coming back at your screen by means of the World Wide Web. And today for you guys, what I wanted to get into is the 7-star evolutions for Karl and Seria today, alright? So basically we're going to evolve these two units, break down what they're capable of and all that good stuff, and then let you know what's going on with them, okay? Alright, so here we go, guys. Start with, let's do Seria first. Okay, guys, here's what you need to evolve Seria. So we got a Fire Mecha God, Miracle Totem, Fire Pot, and the Grand Ruby, I believe it's called, from the EX dungeon in Hysteria, and 1.5 million Zell, guys. Alright, so let's get it popping so we can learn what this unit is all about, okay? Let's get it. Alright, no foolishness, PC version. There we go. Alright, so it may happen differently to us all, but we all lose our way at times. I just need to trust my own senses. Alright, guys, so 7-star Seria, otherwise known as Solar Fervor Seria. Alright, so let's go ahead and break down what this unit is all about, guys. Alright, we'll start from the top. Alright, so she has a normal attack, 12 hits, can get up to a 48 drop check on that, guys. Alright, so that is what, 4 per hit? Yeah, 4 per hit. Alright, so her leader skill, 100% chance to reduce 25 to 30% of the BB gauge used for the entire squad, 80% HP efficacy increase. Alright, so yeah, pop that up for you guys. 80% HC efficacy increase, 30% chance to heal 25% damage when attacked, and also a 40% boost to attack and defense. Alright, now let's get into her BB, guys. It is a 19 hit fire AoE attack, 270% damage modifier, total of 19 drop check per unit. Alright, so what it does, it's a 19 combo fire attack on all foes, additional attack at turns in for 3 turns, so you got DOT for 3 turns, considerably boosts her own attack, defense, and recovery for 3 turns, and that's by 140%. Alright, and considerably boosts spark damage for 3 turns, and the spark damage boost is by 70%. Alright, so that's not too shabby there. Alright, the thing that's good about that is that the her stat boost, since it's to herself, will stack with stat boosts from other units. Alright, so that's a good thing, guys. Okay, so that stacks, that makes her very powerful. Alright, now let's get on to the SBB here, which I don't have unlocked on this unit yet, but it is a 23 hit fire AoE attack, 23 drop check per enemy unit. I also forgot to mention the BB has a BC cost of 25, the SBB has a BC cost of 22. Now the SBB has a 510% damage modifier. Alright, it gives her a 25% boost in HC efficacy to herself, an 80% chance to fill 1 to 2 BCs on spark to the entire squad, an 80% increase in spark damage to the entire squad, and it still gives you that same DOT for 3 turns. Alright, and now finally her UBB, it's a 27 hit. Alright, 27 hit, 1000% damage modifier. Alright, you got a opportunity to get 27 drop check per enemy unit. Alright, it is a fire AoE, 20 BC cost. Alright, so what the UBB does, 25% increase to herself on the HC efficacy, a 200% boost to attack, defense, and recovery of all units, your entire squad, and big DOT for the following 3 turns. Alright, and the DOT on her UBB is 3 times stronger than that of her BB and SBB. Over 3 times stronger, actually, than her BB and SBB. And then also a 100% chance to decrease the enemy's attack by 80% for 2 turns. Alright, so that's the sweet part about it. You're going to turn the enemy squad into a bunch of wimps for 2 turns, okay? Alright, last but not least, this unit, the extra skill, 50% boost to attack, defense, and recovery when her HP is above 50%. Alright, so you're definitely going to want to keep her HP high. That's where you're going to get the boost from her extra skill. It also adds a 25% chance to inflict a 25% spark vulnerability boost to her BB and SBB for 1 turn. Alright, So that's a 1-turn ordeal, but it stacks nicely. All right, she already increased her spark damage. Now she increasing spark vulnerability. So that's good. All right, it goes well together. That's how it should be. So she gets that added to her BB and SBB once you unlock her extra skill. All right. And one last thing I want to bring out is her imp caps. All right, her imp caps are the standard 1100 on the HP, 440 on the other 3 stats. All right. And bada boom, bada bing. That's pretty much all you need to know about Seria. Alright, beautiful looking unit, guys, beautiful. Alright, now last but not least, the man himself, Mr. Karl. Alright, so to evolve him up to 7-star, you need a water mecha guy, miracle totem, water pot, the Grand Sapphire from the second of the EX dungeons in Asteria, and then 1.5 million Zell. And then you can take your Karl up to 7-star. Alright. So let's see what this guy's all about, guys. Okay, no funny stuff, PC version. Thank goodness. Alright, the source of my power is demonic. And what's wrong with that? I am Karl, a summoner of the Agra Summoner Hall. Alright, so check this guy out now. Bringing out the true look of himself a little bit here. Alright, so 7-star Karl, also known as Boreal Courage Karl. Alright. So, let's get into what Karl's capable of, alright? First, let's go ahead and start with the normal attack, guys, alright? Karl's normal attack is 16 hits, but you can get up to a 64 drop check on this guy, alright? 64! That is a ton, guys. So, Karl can actually be super useful for arena if you want to throw a sphere on him that increases his normal hit count. That'll make him pretty beast. Alright, he'll have some serious drop check in the freaking arena, man. He really will. So, if you want to go that route, he's good for it. Alright. But Karl's also decent for a lot of the other stuff. A bit outclassed, but still usable. Alright, for my free-to-play players out here, this is not a bad unit. Alright. So, a little more info here. Let's talk about his leader skill. Alright. First, we got the 40% boost to the attack and max HP of the entire squad. He usually boosts the BB gauge when attacking normally, so every unit that does a normal attack with this guy's leader is going to automatically get a total of 7 BCs deposited right into their BC gauge. All right, so that's pretty nice. Now spark damage slightly boosts the BB gauge. All right, so for that you got a 100% chance to get 1 to 2 BCs added to your BB gauge when that specific unit deals spark damage. All right, good stuff. And also considerably boosts BB gauge each turn, alright? And the amount that it boosts by each turn is 5 BCs, guys, alright? 5 BCs each turn for this guy, okay? Now, let's jump straight down to the extra skill. He'll kind of keep some kind of order. So his extra skill gives him a 50% boost to attack, defense, and recovery to himself when his BB gauge is above 50%, guys, alright? So that one, a lot easier to do than HP, I think. I mean, you come up against some powerful enemies, they rake you across the wig, and yeah, you're hurting. So Seria's a little bit more difficult to maintain, but she got the HC boost to help with that. Alright, Karl, on the other hand, is about the BB gauge. So if you can keep his BB gauge at least half full, you're going to get a 50% boost to your attack, defense, and recovery. Alright, also, he adds a 30% BC efficacy increase to his BB and SBB when you have his extra skill unlocked. Alright, excellent stuff there, guys, okay? So he's going to help keep that BB gauge full with that as well, alright? Akun, baby. Alright. Now, real quick, let's get into the BB. Alright, so the BB here, 18 combo, water attack on all foes, so water AoE. Alright, so it's 18 hits. You can get a total of 18 on the drop check per enemy unit. It costs 25 BCs to fill up the BB gauge, and it is a 270% damage modifier, alright? And it considerably boosts his own attack, defense, and recovery for 3 turns. That's by 140%, which once again is going to stack with a unit that increases the whole entire squad's stats, alright? It can be the same exact stats. It will stack, which makes these units pretty powerful, man, okay? Alright, and also considerably boosts BB attack for 3 turns, and that is by 200% for the entire squad. Alright, excellent stuff there, okay? Now, the SBB, alright, it is a 26 hit water AoE attack, so 26 drop check per enemy unit, costs 22 BCs to fill up the SBB gauge, and it is a 480% damage modifier on turn 1. after you use it for the 5th time, because it increases by 100% every turn you use it after the first turn, right? So you use it on the first turn, all right, it's going to start at 480. You're going to use it on another turn, it's going to add 100% damage modifier. You're going to use it again, it's going to add another 100% damage modifier, all the way up until the 5th and final turn, where it maxes out at a 980% damage modifier. All right, now you have to understand, these type of moves after a while become very strong, guys. All right, I mean almost as strong as a UBB when it comes to damage modifiers. All right, so you have to understand these kind of moves are actually really good. All right, that's the type of stuff you kind of want to take into a raid battle. All right, because a raid battle is going to be a lengthy battle, and you can maximize that with this type of unit. All right, just saying. All right, so he also gives a 100% boost to BB attack. Excuse me, I just explained that. It's a 30% BC efficacy increase to himself. He boosts the overdrive gauge by 5% and gives a 200% boost to the BB attack of your entire squad for 3 turns. And also converts 15% of the HP to attack for your entire squad for 3 turns. Alright, so he makes your squad bolster up big time, baby. Now, last but not least, we got the UBB 28 hit water AoE attack, which means you can get up to 28 on the drop check per enemy unit. Costs 20 BCs to fill that UBB gauge. All right, 2500% damage modifier with stipulation. All right, that stipulation, it's based on the amount of HP he has left. All right, so if he has full HP, he's gonna deal the full 2500% AoE. All right. If he only has 1 HP, he's only going to deal 1000% damage modifier on the UBB. Alright, so keep that in mind before you go busting that thing off. Alright, now it gives you full BCs for 2 turns. Alright, so at the end of the following 2 turns, boom, full BB gauge, baby. Alright, it also gives a 250% boost to the attack and defense of your entire squad for 3 turns, and a 500% boost to BB attack for your entire squad for 3 turns. Alright, which is going to stack well with his SBB. Alright, that's going to stack pretty well with his BB also for himself. Alright, last but not least, his imp caps 1000 on the HP, 600 on the attack, 300 on the defense, 400 on the recovery. Alright, and that in a nutshell is your 7-star Karl. Alright, so there you have it, guys. Our 2 new 7 stars in Global Brave Frontier at the moment, guys. Alright, so if you haven't yet, I've already put the videos up for the 2 EX dungeons, so you can get those knocked out, get the special evolution material you need, and get these 2 units evolved up to 7-star. Alright, so put in the work, guys. Get yourself some nice units here, okay? And that is pretty much going to wrap this up, okay, folks? So if you want to join the Facebook group, link down below in the description. Otherwise, I thank you all for watching. Please continue to like, subscribe, favorite, share, comment, and all that wonderful stuff. And of course, I'll be back at your screen with more Brave Frontier soon, guys. Catch you later.